Derrick Zearley. Got a little bit of late start in this. I'm 37 years old now. Have a history of come up in motocross, so been around motorcycles for a while. Been around the track for a while. My dad raced when I was younger, so back in the all through the 90s, I was able to come to the track and kind of check it out. But always wanted to get into it, and figured now is as good a time as any. So I figured if I didn't get into it now, then I never would. So picked this bike up. It was a pretty sorted bike. A racer had it that raced Super Sport and Moto America, and took it down to KWS and was talking to Mike Godin, and he highly recommended that the first thing I do was go take a ChampSchool. He said that you guys had a really good program. So got my leathers, got all my gear, and went straight to a ChampSchool. And it was really funny because coming from a dirt bike background, I'm just used to a certain way the bars are and sitting up and all this kind of thing. And get the leathers on, and I go out with Chip, and we make a few laps around CMP, and I'm just super stiff, going super slow. And next thing I know, we pull over on the side of the track, and a whole freight train of riders go by us at speeds that we hadn't even been close to approaching yet. So,
what are those things? Were those the other cars?
I was really nervous about whether or not I could get up to those speeds or not. But everything we learned in the class, we started sort of at the foundational level and just built on that, and they got me up to that speed by the end of that class. At the end of that class, they were saying that there's a racer school in 2 weeks, and so I went ahead and just signed up straight away for that. So my first 4 days on track was at ChampSchool. After that, I did a couple of track days, and I actually called Chip and I was like, what do you think about, if I were to enter a race, how would I fare? And he said, you'd probably do pretty good. So I entered the sprint race at Roebling. I did the two 600 classes. And first race, straight away, started from the back, got to the front and won that race. And it was just like a shot in the arm, like I was hooked from that point. And so, we raced every race in WERA from that point on. 4 races per day, so it's pretty taxing on me, but I just wanted to get some laps in. And done pretty well up to this point, and now we're here at GNF hoping to get some titles this weekend. So that kind of brings us up to today. So this is a 2020 Kawasaki ZX6. Like I said, it was a Moto America Super Sport spec build. I haven't done much to it. It's a stock engine from what I understand, but it's got some nice bits on it, some Owens suspension and whatnot. For me, it does the job. I'm a pretty big guy, so getting around on a 600 is a challenge for me. But I really wanted to focus on the 600 first before I moved to 1,000. So I'm going to do next year also on the 600, and maybe the following year move up to 1,000. So we'll see.